The devil is a liar. I have tried to shoot this video for each time I press record, it's always something. Always something. Hi all, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Quickly, let me just share. You cannot always have it all. So let me share with you what's happened to me this morning. Got up, got ready, got dressed. Was supposed to work in the office today. Started making my way to work when I got a call from a friend of mine, and she's like, "Have you seen the email?" And I'm like, "No, what email?" And she was like, "Oh, there is a power outage, so and so sent an email, just sent it, and there's a power outage, you don't have to come into the office." I'm like, "Really?" She's like, "Yeah, okay." I said, "Okay, that's fine. Thank you." And, quickly turned the car around, going to work from home. I was passing by Lidl. For those of you who know Lidl, 8 o'clock in the morning, all those pastries and good treats from the bakery section is out. So I was like, okay, I'm going to treat myself to 2 croissants. Now, this is where I was at fault because I parked where I shouldn't. But I was like, it's 8 in the morning. I'll be in and out. It's only going to take me 5 minutes. It took me less than 5 minutes. I got a parking ticket where I parked. Couldn't believe it. I was so angry. I was so angry because these croissants cost me less than £2 for both of them. And I'm going to pay £35. I tell you, I had the world's most expensive croissants. Anyway, I've been meaning to make this video for about a week now. And it's just things I would like to tell my younger self. These are things that I speak to the children about. And these are things that, well, some things my parents, did tell me, but at the time, it didn't make any sense to me. It was as I grew older, then it started making a lot of sense. The first thing I would like to tell my younger self is something I have learnt with time, experience has shown me, and that is to be kind to yourself. Oh my God, please put yourself first. Put yourself first. You must have heard this 1,000 times, but you cannot pour from an empty cup. It is so true. That's a cup. There is nothing in it. This is you, the cup. This is a bowl. Nothing is going to come out if you don't take care of you. Take care of yourself emotionally. Take care of yourself mentally. When you feel like, look, it's becoming a bit too much. It could be at work. It could be in family life. It could be anything. It's okay to give yourself 5-10 minutes, shut down. If you need to put your phone away, put your phone away. If you need to watch some sort of, trash TV, go for a walk. If you like to draw, if you like to paint, just do something, to just take your mind off whatever it is that is bothering you at the moment. It is okay to do that. In the same vein, it is okay to say no. You don't always have to keep inconveniencing yourself. And this is something I am so guilty of. We all want to be liked, don't we? But the truth of the matter is those who would love you, and those who won't. They are fair weather friends. They are people that will continue to take and take and take as long as you continue to give and give and give. If roles were reversed, those people who take and take and take and take will not be as giving as you are. So please be kind. If it's going to inconvenience you in any way and you mind that it's going to inconvenience you, sometimes it may inconvenience you, but you don't mind. But if you do mind, it's okay to say no. And if you feel that's going to cost you a friendship, then maybe that person wasn't a friend, all along to begin with. So, yeah, that's the first thing I would like to tell my younger self. Please love yourself. Please be kind. There is nobody, well, apart from your parents, but there is nobody that would love you as much as you love yourself. And, the way you love yourself is also going to set the tone for how others will relate to you. But if you give people the impression that I am this dumping ground, come with all your problems, I am the solution maker. What's the name of that song, that Christian song? Waymaker. I am the waymaker. I'm here to listen. I'm here to take on all your burden. People will keep on and look, human beings, we are all the same. We are all the same. You give someone an inch, they will take a mile. So please learn to be kind. Learn to draw the line. When if it's becoming a bit too much, learn to step back, say no, go back into yourself, find whatever it is that makes you happy to, what's the word now? Um, Re-energize yourself. I don't know if that's the right word, but you know what I mean. Um, the second thing I would like to tell my younger self is it's okay to start over. It's okay to start over and over and over and over again. I don't think there is an age limit where someone fails and you're like, that's it, you've had so many tries, you cannot start again. History has shown us, so many people who have gone on in their evening part of their lives, started business ventures, and they've become very successful. The first person who comes to my mind is the founder of KFC. I believe the founder of KFC started KFC after so many failed ventures, either in his 60s or in his 70s. I'm not saying it's going to get to that point for you. I hope it doesn't get to that point for you. But all I'm saying is, if this works, if you try this and it doesn't work, it's okay to start again. Or you try it, it is working, it fails. It's okay, yes, mourn it, be sad that you tried this, it was working and it has failed, but then start again. Don't just remain in that place of self-pity. It's okay to learn from that mistake and then start again. That is the second thing I would like to tell my younger self. The third thing I would like to tell my younger self, this is something most of us have experienced, is we need to be very, very careful the people we call our friends and what we tell our friends. Oh my goodness. The friends I have lost along the way, and the reasons why these friendships have broken up. You just sit down and you're like, have you like sat down and noticed that there are some friends, if you do not reach out to them, they won't reach out, they won't check on you, they won't like text you, they won't call you, they won't come around, find out how you're doing. You are the one doing the reaching out. You are the one, always keeping in touch. And there is nothing. It's a very one-sided relationship. If you've been really, 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 really honest with yourselves, I'm sure there is that one person. If you just try it, go through your call list, WhatsApp, whatever, and see, when was the last time this person actually called me? It's been me always reaching out. If they want something, they're quick. That the only time they call, I suppose I forgot to put that caveat in. The only time they call is when they need something from you. But just a simple, hey, how are you? How are you doing? I haven't heard from you. I just thought to say hello. How is work going? Oh, that thing you told me about last week, did you manage to find a solution to it? Yada, yada, yada. Nothing. But if it's, oh, have you got 5 minutes, please? I'm stuck on this. Is it something you can help me with? Oh, I need help. Oh, I thought I could do X, Y, and Z. I've got, so much going on. Do you think you can help me with this? That's the only time they reach out. Or you come to them with a problem, genuine problem, not, genuine problem, and you get nothing from them. Meanwhile, if the roles are reversed and whenever they came to you for a problem, you took on that problem like it was your own, and you walked with them, you stood by them, you made sure that they were good, and even after making sure they were good, you were still following up with checking in on them, and yet, but it comes to you nothing. I certainly have experienced that. I have. So now the word friend, it's not a word I use so lightly and so loosely anymore. I'm very careful with people I call friends. I've got very, very, very few friends now, and to be honest, I don't think we need so many friends. I feel they're a distraction. I really do. The 1, 2, okay. I feel, sometimes you just want to be on your own. You want to think, you want to focus on something. And then the moment a friend calls, and ask, what are you doing? Is it okay if we hang out? And, and before you know it, you've now pushed whatever it is that you were planning to do, to one corner because now you have to hang out with this person. You could do without friends. I wish I could tell my younger self this. You could do without friends. There are so many decisions I made in my younger years. Why? Because my friends were going this path and I wanted to go this path with them. It's okay to stand alone. It is really okay to stand alone. Another thing I would like to tell my younger self is never stop learning. You are never too old to stop learning. And to be honest, I learned from experience, and I also learned it from my kids. Honestly, I learned this from my children, so many things, so many things I have unlearned from them. I wish I could share it's not coming to me, but I know there are so many things that they have taught me, how to just taught me how to view certain things from a different perspective. And it's actually really refreshing. I am so happy and so blessed that I had my children the time I did, because, okay, my oldest, I think my oldest is a Gen Z, the 16-year-old. Am I right? 16, he's Gen Z, right? And he thinks he's your typical Gen Z. He's your typical Gen Z, and there's so many things he tells me, and I go back and I sit and I just compare it with what I was taught growing up. And honestly, what this boy tells me makes a whole lot of sense. I like the way his views on certain things, and I just like his nonchalant attitude. Like, oh, if this is not working, okay, fine, then we try another one. He doesn't sweat the small stuff. Is that the right phrase? He doesn't. Nothing bothers this boy. Nothing. That's one thing I would like to tell my younger self. Never stop learning. I just kind of felt like, okay, this is it. You've gotten to this age. You've been raised a certain way. You've been taught certain things, and that's it. You're closed up. You don't give yourself any room to open up and unlearn certain things, or just learn new things. Learn new things. That's one thing that I would like to tell my younger self. Another thing I would like to tell my younger self is not everybody has got this thing called life figured out. Most of us are winging it. If we are being honest with ourselves, most of us are winging it. I am 45 years old, and if I am being very honest with you, if someone were to ask me, what is it exactly that you would want to do now, I still don't have an answer for you. I can list maybe 5 things, If you ask me to narrow it to the one thing, you would have to give me some time. You would really have to. I still wouldn't have an answer for you. We're all winging it. We will try this and it works for a while, and then it's until it stops working, or we get bored and then we move to the next thing and then we try that, and then, the circle continues. So not everybody has got it figured out. We always hear the word packaging, packaging, packaging. They've just packaged themselves nicely and they are winging it nicely. If you manage to have found your passion in life, you're doing whatever it is that makes you happy, you're making money from it, I am envious. I am so happy for you. But majority of us, we're still winging it in life. Another thing I would like to tell my younger self is to be a bit more sympathetic and empathetic towards people. This is something that I have been very guilty of. I would always go to people with my problems, especially family. There is nothing wrong with it, but I forget that they also have stuff that they're dealing with. And for a very long time, I noticed I have always been a me kind of person, forgetting that this other person that I'm talking to may be dealing with something. Because they are not saying it doesn't mean that they don't have something that is bothering them. And even if they share, or I somehow manage to learn that, oh, this is what they are dealing with, I will check up on them, but I kind of let the thing that is bothering me overshadow what is bothering this other person that has been a source of encouragement to me. So I am really learning to also empathize and sympathize, with others. I'm learning to accommodate the needs of others. This is not saying I'm not going to put myself first. You can do that whilst also being sympathetic, empathetic, and recognizing that those who are your nearest and dearest also have challenges that they're dealing with. And for the fact that they've made room to be emotionally available for you doesn't mean that they don't have something that is disturbing them, something that is bothering them. So I'm learning now to also reach out to people. Well, when I say people, not just anyone, my nearest and dearest, my family. Those are the only people for now who matter to me, my family. And that's pretty much about it. I would say this is a part 1. Obviously, there are more, so I would make a separate video. I think I've probably mentioned about 5 or 6 things I would like to tell my younger self. I'll make a second video, about, just talking about 5 more things I would like to tell my younger self. I hope you found this really useful. If you've got anything you would like to tell your younger self, please drop it in the chat. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.